Are we basically ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And welcome back to the Oklahoma Today podcast. I'm your host, Ben Lucian, and all is well in the world because America's pastime, baseball, has returned to us. We've got a brand new team in town. Well, actually, same old team, but sparkling new name. The Oklahoma City Comets will begin their new season April 1st through the 6th against the El Paso Chihuahuas. This is going to be at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark in downtown Oklahoma City. Chris and I went out for a little season preview earlier. We'll hear more from that soon, but first, a quick reminder to please hit subscribe if you've not already done so. I set a goal, an ambitious goal, to double our subscriber count a few months ago. We're about a quarter of the way there. So if we can get to 200 subscribers by July 1st, we'd all be very pleased. So please help us. Yeah, pizza party. Well, we can't promise that. Don't listen.
No, for us.
Oh yeah, for us. Pizza party for us. With that said, let's bring on our full team here.
Hello.
Hi. Carly's back.
Carly is back.
Carly's back.
Summer cruise. We're down Kirsten, but
After
Carly is
Going
back.
to sea and defeating King Neptune.
Yes.
Carly has returned to us.
I wasn't sure you were going to come back. I thought we were going to have to send the Coast Guard or something
I thought
to
about
find
it.
you.
Just living on the boat forever.
All I know is I feel a lot safer with you here.
Aw.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Yes.
You shouldn't, but that's nice.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, Megan
We're
never
so glad you're
feels
back,
safer.
seriously.
Oh,
Carly
thank
than-
you. Glad to be back.
Well, Carly, then pop quiz time. I know.
Oh.
This is just for you, actually. It's Tuesday trivia, and March 31st, this is when this episode is coming out, is actually National Farm Workers Day across the nation, yes. Do we know the number one crop that Oklahoma produces?
Is it canola?
It's not canola. That is a good guess.
It's either wheat or beef.
Soybeans?
It is wheat.
I was gonna say
Specifically
wheat, yeah.
winter,
Winter
wheat.
wheat?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
winter wheat.
Okay.
That is not the Tuesday trivia question.
Oh.
Why
The
did you?
real,
That was just a pop
that
quiz.
was too easy,
You
and
just
you
failed
know
11th grade.
I have a hard time asking the layup questions, so I had to go a little step further, and I wanted to know, according to statistics from the USDA from 2023, which is the most current year data is available, which county in Oklahoma produced the most winter wheat?
I'm going to vote for my home county of Custer.
It's close to Custer.
Ooh. Is it Caddo?
It's not Caddo. It's named after well, it's not named after, but it has the same name as a famous cartoon cat.
Chester? Wait, no. Garfield.
Garfield County. Yes.
Okay. Heathcliff County?
It is Garfield County.
Oh, that's
is
cool.
the number one winter wheat producer. Carly guessed that, and also Kelly Carter, who is also a mainstay on our Photo of the Week feature.
They don't even work on Mondays there.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Do you know how much winter wheat Oklahoma, like where we rank in the whole
You know,
country?
it fluctuates year to year, but from what I saw doing the research, it's routinely like in the top 5.
Oh,
like,
nice.
Cool.
Around
Go
the top
Oklahoma.
5. Yes.
All right.
So yeah, if you're a big fan of wheat bread.
I
Huge
love me
fan
some
of it.
wheat.
Yeah.
Well, now
Wheat's
it's
in cake. It's in pie.
wheat is in a lot of things. Is there a spring, summer wheat? I don't know. Is it just winter wheat? I need
No,
to.
there's
There's wheat that
Look
grows
into
different
that.
times of the year.
Well, we like the winter stuff here. But now back to baseball. This is question of the week time. And one of the best things about going to a baseball game is the food. Going up to the concession stands, you know, hot dogs, peanuts, Cracker Jack, you know,
They wrote a whole
baseball
song about
stuff. So the question of the week this time, I asked, what is your favorite concession stand order? And it doesn't, you don't have to just limit this to baseball games, movies, concerts, anywhere where you walk up to the booth, get your little snack, your little treat, and go back to your seat. Nathan, the Weatherford Wonder Gunter.
That's a new one.
Yes.
All right, I'll take it. It depends on where I'm at, really. Like, it depends on which stadium I'm in, because like I have my routines and my places, right? Because I
Okay.
love sports so much. So at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, you got to get a Dodger dog. I don't know if they're going to have them this year because they changed the name, but since they became the Dodgers, they've had Dodger dogs there.
I'm hoping that they will, but
Maybe they'll change it to a Comet Coney.
That'd be awesome.
That would
Whatever
be
it's
good.
called, they're delicious. They have a local beer garden that's always really fun to visit. It's got like local beers, but they also have an Oklahoma City branded beer that they have that's actually really good at the ballpark. So I always get a Dodger dog, a beer, some peanut M&Ms because you gotta have something sweet, and then sometime around the 7th inning stretch, I'll go and get some Dippin' Dots.
the ice cream in the future.
In the helmet.
In
the
then
little
you gotta get
plastic
that
helmet.
helmet.
Yeah, you gotta
My
get the helmet.
parents' house has they've got like 12 helmets in there.
I know.
In the
I stopped
freezer.
keeping them. I was holding on to them for a while. But I had so many. I was gonna have to move out of my house.
Yeah.
So that's what.
So many that they don't all get
Yeah.
used. There's
but
about
like if
5
I'm
that
at
get
Owen
used.
Field, it's a totally different game, right? Like there's the whole other routine anyway. So
Yes. Good answer.
But a hot dog, a hot dog and some peanut M&Ms and a beer. That'll
You
work
can't
anywhere.
beat that.
That'll work anywhere.
That
Yeah.
should be in the Constitution, I think. Megan, the Bellevue Bandit, Rossman. That's your answer.
That's me. Any kind of hot dog, any kind of dog, whether it is a corn dog or a hot dog, like that's what I would like to eat. A lot of the time, though, I eat nothing because I don't want to get up from my seat and go get it. So
Chris relates to that.
I like it whenever it's a game that has the Schwab's dogs
Those are so good.
because they
Yeah,
make some of the best hot dogs. Really,
They do. Yeah.
Okay, so we're now down to Carly, the Edmund enforcer.
I like it.
is that
I like it.
Edmund Enforcer.
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. I might need to have a t-shirt made of that. I don't really know what the concession situation is at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark,
Yes.
but anytime I hit up a concession stand, I'm looking for a soft pretzel with cheese. I
Delicious.
absolutely love a soft pretzel with cheese, and I wish that I could eat one every day.
They have really good ones at the softball games.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
'cause I could eat a
pretzels.
couple
I
of
never
them.
think of them, but I always
know.
really like eating
Soft
them.
pretzels are so great because they're salty and they're cheesy. And then, and I have to get a Dr. Pepper with it too because I need the sweet and the salty. So that's
Nice.
And they're usually better at the stadium or at the venue than like you can try to do
mall.
at home.
oh, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Because a lot of those freezer ones, you put the salt on, but it doesn't really stick, and it's just better at the park.
It's not the same. What about you? What do you get?
As you all know, I was gonna say I can't give myself my own nickname.
Wait. I'm gonna get there. Give me a second.
What's
So
your
I'm-
hometown?
The Village.
Oh, the
So there's only one. There's one.
Viceroy.
The Village Viceroy.
The Viceroy. Oh my gosh, I did not think
Village
of Viceroy.
Viceroy.
Of course, I was only thinking of Village Idiot because
I
that's
already
like
know
the obvious.
I already know what Chris's is.
Idiot.
I thought
afterwards.
Village Villain.
I don't know what town Chris is from, so.
He's the Warika Warrior.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
The Warika Warrior.
We're
Sorry.
Woka.
Oh, Wewoka. Dang it.
Wewoka.
The Wewoka Warrior. Warrior.
Oh, I like
Dang
that.
it. Now
Still
I've messed
works.
it all up.
I like being
Yeah.
the Wowoka warrior.
Yeah.
That sounds
I always
like
do
me.
that. I always do Warika and Wewoka.
Anyway,
Anyway, what do you like to eat,
You'd
Ben?
think those two names sounded alike. What
they
is your
they
concession
do
order?
they do sound alike.
Yeah.
Well, I go to Thunder games a whole lot. Especially me and my brother tend to go to a lot of games. And I think we figured out that the best calories for your dollar buy that you can get is like a chicken strip basket with the fries.
Those are good at the
Yes.
Paycom.
Yeah, they are really good. And there's
Yeah.
also, they have one booth in Loud City that does wings, and you can get the lemon pepper wings. Their lemon pepper bone-in wings are really good.
that sounds good.
But also at the Paycom, that's what it's called now? Yeah, you can edit that. The Paycom Center, they have on the first floor Empire Pizza. So you can get Empire
oh,
there.
that's nice.
So if I show up early, I'll go down and get some Empire for sure.
Nice.
Also at movie theaters, I have to get the cookie dough bite candy.
Those are so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just scratches such a nostalgic itch for me because I was one of those kids that like anytime my mom was baking something, I had to like eat some of that dough, even though you're not supposed to do that anymore apparently. But the cookie dough bites, I mean, I don't know. I just have such an attachment to cookie dough.
Also, just So
You can
people
just
know
eat
if
cookie
you
dough anyway.
you're not supposed to eat cookie dough because of the flour, because of the raw flour.
thought it was the raw eggs.
No. It's not the eggs. It's the flour. If you can get flour that's already like pre-cooked, and then you can make your own cookie dough that you can eat. That's why the cookie dough bites are edible because they use the pre-cooked flour. So.
Well, it's funny because the first time the first time
You, Megan.
Yeah, why don't you whisper this this
We're both
recorded
wearing microphones.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
But the first time I saw the cookie dough bites in theater, I was so excited because I was like, other people eat this stuff? I thought it was just me.
Yeah.
That's I'm that way with Sour Patch Kids at the movie theater. Gotta have me some Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Red Vines is what I always get at
Okay,
the movie
yeah.
theater.
Yeah.
Or Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Red vines are not super common in Oklahoma. Usually it's Twizzlers.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's more of
and
a
red
southern
vines
thing.
are better.
Carly, when you worked at the movie theater, did you
The
get
day
like
she started a
free
riot in our
concessions?
YouTube comments was the day she said,
No! They did not. They charged us full price for concessions.
Oh, they didn't give you any free concessions?
You got drinks. You
Okay.
could have unlimited drinks while you were working. I mean, not like behind the stand, but like you could go up and get some. But like that was literally the only thing we got for free. Everything else we had to pay for.
Wow.
Even movies?
No, I mean
No,
you get
I was
movies
just talking about
for
the
free, but just
concessions.
concessions.
Oh, okay.
Because they want to make money off of us.
I think
too.
every employee should get their own little bag of popcorn just to snack on. Anyway, behind the camera, Chris, what town was it? Oh, yeah.
We woke
he's got
up.
to plug his mic in. He's the Wewoka Warrior. Or the Wewoka
Winner.
Winner.
Oh,
like
the
that.
Wewoka.
Winner.
The Wowoka Warrior.
Well, Chris, Carly
Warrior.
just dubbed you the Wewoka winner.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'm more of a warrior than a winner.
You can be two things.
Yeah.
But I've actually lived in Jones longer than I lived in Wewoka, so I'm the Jones
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
You should just have like emotional names like the Warriors or
Yeah. The warrior.
Depressives. I don't know.
Right. Can we all admit that stadium food is 10 times better now than it was even a decade ago?
definitely.
Absolutely.
For sure.
yes.
I
Definitely.
mean, Empire, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
You know?
There's
Chicken
no
strips,
way.
hello.
Yeah.
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 So me,
It's gotten really good.
at a baseball game out in the sun, first, it's a beer, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't
Yes.
matter if it's $35, which it is. You have to have a beer,
There's something about a beer in the sun.
right?
Yeah.
And then I'm just a hot dog guy. So
What do you put on your hot dog?
mustard.
That's it?
That's it. I mean, the Chicago dog's one with the peppers, and that was
Yeah,
good.
I like a Chicago
That
dog.
was
Yeah,
good.
but it
And-
doesn't beat a mustard dog to me. Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
hot dog and mustard.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and a corn dog. I'll do a corn dog. But at the Drillers game in Tulsa a year ago, I had some barbecue again, and oh my gosh, it was really
Is it
good.
Oklahoma Joe's there?
I don't
It's
want to
Oklahoma
say
Joe's
because
at Canes, I know. Like,
Yeah,
just
I don't
that
wanna
is-
say 'cause
Well,
It
actually,
was
it's not
amazing.
anymore.
Oh, it's not anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
take that
we
out.
did a
Oh.
story about it,
Okay.
and I can't remember who it is.
edit that.
All right, cool.
So that's all I got.
yeah.
So you're not into any sweet no sweet concessions for you? Okay.
I'm not much of a
is
sweets
not a
guy
sweets guy.
anymore. So, I can't imagine. And I'm going back to baseball, but I can't imagine sitting in the hot sun eating gummy worms or something. That's really.
I'll eat gummy bears anywhere.
Yeah, that won't stop Megan.
Your hands are all sticky. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Chris. And now we're 2 for 2 on the show so far, and stepping up to the plate is the Oklahoma City Comets. So let's go ahead and go out to that now.
Woohoo!
A rose by any other name, does it still smell as sweet? I don't know the answer to this question, but what I do know is that there's a new sheriff in town when it comes to baseball in Oklahoma City. It's the Oklahoma City Comets, formerly the Oklahoma City Baseball Club, formerly the Oklahoma City Dodgers, formerly the Oklahoma City Redhawks, and also the 89ers before that. But today we are at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark to meet the faces behind the new Oklahoma City Comets. We're gonna see if they can answer my hard-hitting baseball questions. Well, Scott, I know you've spent several years in Tulsa. What's your impression of Oklahoma City and the organization so far?
Just everyone's been great. Michael Byrnes, Mitch, everyone's been great. Great to deal with. Great communication. They want to win. They work hard, just like we do on the field, and it's an honor to be here. To be quite honest about it.
Right. What's the feeling like heading into opening day? I mean, it's a
Opening day is always exciting, especially with the group of guys that we have. It's a tremendous group, talent-wise. The guys want to, get better, get to the big leagues, be productive big leaguers, and that's going to be our job, is to get them out, get them ready. And if the big club needs them, these guys will be ready to go.
Are you ready for that first game? Like, what do you have to? What are the steps you have to take to get ready for that first game?
Just to be prepared. We had a great spring training, got the guys out of there healthy, and that's the number one goal in spring training, to get them their work, get them their at-bats, get them their innings pitched, and get them out of there healthy. That last week's always tough, but we got out of there healthy, and these guys are ready to go.
Right. And have you gotten much chance to be with the guys? Like, how's the locker room looking?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time in spring training. Most of the guys were with the big league team, and I've managed a lot of these guys before in Tulsa and AA, and so they know how I go about it. I know how they go about it, and we're just ready to go and show these fans and you guys what we have, and it's an exciting time to be a Dodger.
Perfect. It's baseball weather.
Baseball,
Beautiful.
finally, yeah.
Yes.
Obviously, you were in Tulsa for a while. Is it weird just being in a new place?
It is kind of weird. I was just, being down in a new clubhouse, getting to know the surroundings, the facility, where you're going, not getting lost, coming in the ballpark a different way. But I'm excited. Looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity. Just humbled to be here.
Any particular players that really stood out so far?
Yeah, they've all had good spring trainings. We got a lot of 40-man guys. Hassan Kim's going to be a really good player. Fadusha's back. Ryan Ward, Cody Hosey, Alex Freeland, Dalton Rushing. Frasso's going to go opening night. Bobby Miller's going to go Sunday. Everyone knows the talent that we have, but you got to do it on the field.
What kind of team can we expect to see out on the field? What's the product going to look like?
I can guarantee you this: we're going to play hard, we're going to play the right way, and we're going to try to win every night. We're going to do the things that it takes to win, and these guys know that. That's what you sign up for, being a Dodger, and we'll get after it every night. And you guys, the fans, are going to love the product that we have.
Well, I'm with Team President Michael Byrnes. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Is it like Christmas morning here, getting ready to start the new season?
It's amazing what happens when you get players on the field, you get beautiful sunshine in the sky, and spring is eternal, right? So we're really so excited about getting the players here. Makes it real. We've been in preparations all throughout the offseason, but now to have them here working out on the field, to hear the crack of that bat, lets us know that opening day is coming. Opening day is a special day on our calendar, as is every baseball fan, so we're really eagerly anticipating April 1st.
Yes, and to have all the Comets logos and names out here. I mean, to think about all the work that went into the process of doing that. I mean, how excited are you for this new chapter?
Yeah, we're really excited. As you mentioned, there's been so much work that went into this process, over 2 years in the making. Unveiled it in October, so we really were able to share it with the public, and we've had so many positive conversations around it since then. There was some key milestones. I had the chance to go to spring training, and seeing some of the gear there around the Dodger gear during spring training was fun. But now to see our players on our field wearing it, both shades of blue look great. Moonshot's looking awesome as our new mascot, so it just really makes us excited to get fans here engaging with it.
Yes, and tell me a little bit about what was the reason for the sort of branding change. What were some of the motivations behind that?
Yeah, there's the brand itself, our identity in minor league baseball. There's so much that goes into that, and 120 minor league teams across the country. There's so many unique brands and names. We had a great run in the partnership with the LA Dodgers and being able to share their name, but we saw it as an opportunity, as they were no longer part of an ownership group, Diamond Baseball Holdings. We opened a door to, can we explore a new identity, and what would that look like? So we began a process of seeking some feedback and trying to understand what some of the ideas could be around that, and then we started to see some of it visually, and Comets was one of the ones that we saw, and once we saw it, we really fell in love with what the future could hold for having a new identity. We really have already received tons of feedback that it's going to engage youth, I think, in a fun way, particularly with the light blue. As I think about, we have STEM programming in schools, and so having the space theme to really be able to tie into ends up being a really fun connection. So overall, having a brand that we control is exciting, and our marketing team has already identified so many different ways to employ it, and using the themes of space, and we've got the astronaut that we're seeking to name, and we've got new mascots, and just all these things just inject some new life into the franchise, and I think that's a positive thing.
Yes, absolutely. And I have so many friends who just love going out to the baseball games. What can you say about Oklahoma City, as the city sort of embraced the team, new name, but still the same great baseball in Oklahoma City?
Yeah, this is going to be my 15th season in Oklahoma City, and one thing that's clear is there's passionate sports fans in our community. Whether they're following basketball, collegiate football, or baseball, there are really strong fans. And so we've always received such a strong response. Baseball has, a connection, for, so many families, that there's really just this legacy of fandom around baseball. And we see that response. We have the chance from April 1st through mid-September to host 75 nights to get people out at the ballpark, come up with creative promotions that gives them a way to engage with us, whether that's Bluey night with the family, or Harry Potter night, or Friday night fireworks. All of those gives us opportunities so that one night is unique from the next. And in the totality, that's what makes our job fun, is finding ways to be creative, but finding ways to engage with fans that want to come out and enjoy their night at the ballpark.
Yeah. Well, Bluey night, that's a can't miss for sure. And then opening night, the homestand starts April 1st. Is there anything special that fans can expect as they head out to that?
Yes, so we get a great opportunity to welcome the team, all the fanfare that comes with opening night, get the full lineup introduced to our community for the first time. As players are just getting introduced to Oklahoma City, we also get in turn to introduce our fans to this full lineup. We'll have the chance to unveil one of our other mascots, Moonshot. People are aware of, but we got another mascot that we want everyone to get familiar with. We have some fireworks to shoot. We just have so much going on. There's a couple different ticketing offers, whether that's our friends and family 4-pack that's available on our website, or we have a Miller Lite Landing offer with a food and beverage package in one of the best locations to catch a home run. So all of those give us plenty to be excited about as we think about not only April 1st, the first game of the season, but a full 6-game homestand that takes us through Sunday.
Right. Yeah, and the weather is couldn't be more perfect for us. I might actually take a few batting reps. The sun's so nice out. Thank you so much for joining the show.
Absolutely. Appreciate you being here.
Yes. So I am with the one and only Moonshot, the new mascot for the Oklahoma City Comets. And we have a great interview planned for Mr. Moonshot here. Moonshot, are you ready for the new season here? Yes, Moonshot is ready. Do you see the Comets winning at least 60 games this season? Okay, what about at least 70 games? Okay, at least 80 games for the Comets this season. A little. Oh, we still got yes. What about at least 100 games for the Comets this season? It's a yes. It's a yes, ladies and gentlemen. What about 200 games for the Comets this season? It is mathematically impossible. Yeah, Moonshot knows. Moonshot knows. Now, Moonshot, I have a question. Are you from outer space? How does that? Where are you from exactly? A little yes and a little no. Okay. Are you a human being? You are not. I'm not sure if you are or not. It's a baseball, but he's more baseball than man, I think. Moonshot, thank you so much. Is this where you live here at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark? Yes. You don't leave the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, and who would ever want to? It's a beautiful place. Moonshot, is this the best interview you've ever had? You can't argue with Moonshot.
Those games are so unbelievably fun. Mm-hmm. We probably go to 10 of them a year.
Yeah.
There's just like. It's Friday night. What are we gonna do? Well, there's a game. Let's go.
Yeah. Where else
it's like
can
our
you
default
see
thing.
a Comet battle a Chihuahua?
Exactly. Nowhere else, Carly.
Just really quickly, for a shameless plug, if you like baseball and softball, there's a shirt right there on our coffee table that you can order shoptravelok.com.
Yes.
There you go.
So cute.
Anyway, sorry. I like to interrupt with shameless plugs.
Yes. Well, much appreciated.
We like to make money.
Now is the part of the show that we like to call podvents. This is where we go through the travelok.com event calendar and pick out a few of our favorite gyms. Is there anyone who'd like to go first this week? Carly.
I would like to go first. I've been gone for so long.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so
You've been
excited to
podvent
talk
deprived.
about. And this is a fun one. I am low-key obsessed with like farming and like the tools of the trade, animals. Like I just think it's so cool.
Okay.
And
It is
I don't,
interesting.
as a city girl, a city slicker, if you will, I don't get many opportunities to like interact with farmers and learn about stuff. So I am super stoked about the Farm Expo, which is
the
it's going to be
Farm Expo.
at the Woodward County Fairgrounds, April 4th through 6th, and there's going to be like 180 different exhibitors that have everything you could possibly need for a farm: tractors, tools, hot tubs, ATVs, you know, just
Hot
whatever.
tubs, of
Animal
course.
Everything you
pelts,
need.
I don't know. I mean, they literally have like something for everybody, and there's also rides for kids and art if you're interested in that, and it's free, so all it costs you is the gas to get there, and you just call 580-254-2034 and get more info, but yeah, that should be really fun.
Honestly, I can't think of anyone who deserves a hot tub more than a farmer.
Right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, totally.
Wait, where was it?
It was
It's in
at the
Woodward.
Woodward County Fairgrounds.
Oh,
in
okay.
Woodward.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
April
And you get to go to
4th through the
Woodward.
6th. Yeah, exactly. Which is, I mean, if you're going to have a Farm Expo, it's
Yeah.
pretty much
Great
the
place to
best
have one.
place to
Yes.
do it. So
Nice.
it's one of the largest farm expos in the tri-state area.
Nice. You're also going to love the story about FFA that we have coming up in the magazine this
Oh,
fall.
I know. I am already so stoked. Kids and animals
Yeah.
together, like
It's going to be great. I know. I can't wait.
Also appropriate because, as I mentioned, it is National Farm Workers Day.
There we go.
Yay, farm workers!
Yes.
Yeah. Love.
Megan, what is your event?
Well, my event is Crawfish Fest 7, which is
they're up to
happening.
7.
Yes, up to 7. And you can expect this year 6,500 pounds of crawfish is going to be served. This is April 4th and 5th at a place called Kroner and Bear, which is kind of like a bar restaurant.
I went by there when we were in Tahlequah. It looked cool. We didn't
Yeah.
stop, but it looked really cool. Okay.
So they do this in conjunction with Lenny Bros, which is a very well-known Cajun restaurant there. And then they organize this with Tour Tahlequah and the Tahlequah Main Street Association. So they all kind of come together and hold this at the Kroner and Bear. I almost called it something very different. And so Kroner and Bear provides the location, beers, cocktails, pizza, and other stuff. And then Lenny Bros provides the crawfish and the other Cajun food. And there is there's going to be music, there's going to be like vendors selling other food. I don't know why you wouldn't want to eat what they're already serving, but there will be other options.
Some people are allergic to shellfish.
yeah. Even
Well,
if you're allergic
that's-
to shellfish, that's the event for you.
Okay. Yeah.
We like that.
And
Cool.
kids, we know kids only want to eat, like chicken strips. So there will probably be some of those there. So there will be some kid-friendly areas, but there are also like 21 and up areas. And let's see what else. There's going to be a crawfish eating contest that is $20 to enter. And if you want to just have a crawfish meal and not be timed eating it, you can do that too. And that is $25, and you get 2 pounds of crawfish with like potatoes and corn and dipping sauce and a drink, a non-alcoholic drink that's $25. So all in all, it sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Also, what a great time to go to Tahlequah. As
Yeah.
far as like
Yeah.
the weather
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
concerned, it'll be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's a lot to do in Tahlequah in the spring, and it's very green and beautiful out there, so
I love
it'll be
that
a good
town
time.
so much.
It's
really
one
good.
of my
I do too.
favorite towns in
Mine too.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, I
We
like
had-
Tahlequah a lot.
We went for a weekend in the fall and stayed at Sequoia State Park in a cabin and walked around Tahlequah for a day and had so much fun.
Oh, fun
Like-
fact about the Tahlequah Del Rancho, it is the only Del Rancho that serves breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can get a Del Rancho breakfast after you eat all of your crawfish the previous day.
Yeah.
And they have an Indian taco at the
Oh yes,
at
also
the Tahlequah
that.
Del Rancho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just an embarrassment of culinary riches in
Yes.
Tahlequah.
Absolutely.
And museums.
Yeah,
yes,
tons
art,
of them. Yeah,
great,
great art
yeah.
galleries, lots of cool stuff.
Chris and I are gonna have to go do the crawfish contest.
I think
Good.
That'd be a
You
good one.
should.
I'm going with the strategy of eating them shell and all.
I want to
be
come with you, but I'm
crunchy.
not going to do the contest. I just want to eat.
Very
I love
fibrous.
Yes, it
I
would
guess.
be.
Sounds fun.
Well, Nathan, does yours involve crawfish of any kind?
No, unless they write poetry. Do y'all have a favorite Oklahoma author? Or a favorite Oklahoma writer?
Yes.
Is probably a better way to say that. Who?
Joy Harjo.
Joy Harjo.
Oh yeah,
Good
that's a
choice.
good
like
answer.
Joy
Yeah.
Harjo.
Yeah.
There's somebody else I like. I can't think of who.
There's a lot of great Oklahoma artists. Or
A lot of great Oklahoma writers. Yeah,
And
especially right
Nathan
now.
Brown, the
Nathan
poet.
Brown used
I
to be
like
the poet
him.
laureate. I'm glad you
Yeah.
mentioned him because he's going to come up later. Okay.
Carly Ibarra.
Carly. No, this is the truth. My favorite Oklahoma writers are the three of you.
Yeah.
That's the
Aw.
truth. You're all brilliant and great, and
Oh.
I really don't think there are very many Oklahoma writers who stack up to the three of you, but some of the ones who do, in fact, most of the ones who do,
Good pivot. Yeah.
are going to be in Ada this weekend for the Scissortail Creative Writing Festival. It's the 20th anniversary of this amazing literary event. If you haven't ever heard of the Scissortail Creative Writing Festival, it has been going on at East Central University in Ada forever, 20 years actually, as it turns out. And this year it's April 3rd through 5th. It's a whole weekend. There's going to be a ton of amazing Oklahoma writers there, including many former state poets laureate, including Nathan Brown.
Oh yeah.
Ben
he's a good
Myers,
one.
Janetta
Oh,
Calhoun.
Ben.
Ben
Yeah.
Myers,
Yeah.
great writer. Janetta Calhoun-Mish,
Another
who's
great
also
one.
from Chris's hometown of Wewoka. Our friend Ken Hayda, who publishes
Oh,
lots
he's
of.
great,
If you
yeah.
read the poetry in the magazine, we publish a poem in every issue. Almost everyone who publishes regularly is going to be there. Bill McLeod, all these great poets
Oh, I
and
kinda
writers.
wanna go.
No, it's going to be amazing. And so they're also going to have an undergraduate writing contest. So if you happen to be an undergraduate student, they will have the Darrell Fisher High School Creative Writing Contest, and it's just 3 days of just kind of lectures and talks and seminars and all kind of stuff. So if you toil in the creative writing place, there's readings. You can sign up to give a reading, or you can go listen to some amazing writers and poets speak. Anyway, so this is all, the best thing is this is all free. It's completely free all 3 days, so that's really cool. You just want to go to ecuScissortail.blogspot.com. Because they've
Okay.
been around for 20 years, so blogspot.com.
Impressive. Impressive.
Yeah. Anyway, and it's just there on the campus of ECU in Ada, which is a lovely town and a really nice campus. So, and you just get to hear all these incredible. All the writers aren't from Oklahoma, but a lot of them are, and so it's a really great way to kind of think and talk about writing in Oklahoma and honing your craft and/or just hearing some really great words from some really great writers.
Ada is another one of my favorite small
Love
Oklahoma towns.
Ada.
They have a couple really good independent coffee shops in the downtown area.
Do you know one of my favorite Mexican restaurants in the whole state is Polo's, which is in
Oh,
Ada.
that's a good one.
I've
And the
been
other
there.
day, Ada had some really serious wind damage in their downtown. And I'm not kidding you guys. I was watching the news, like, how's Polo's? Is Polo's okay? Like, I was waiting for the camera to go by.
It's okay, right?
It's fine. It looked
Okay,
like it was
good.
fine. Yeah, I
That's
didn't
good.
see anything amiss at Polo's, but it's really good food.
Yeah. 10-star pizza also.
Yeah.
10-star
Good-
pizza is really
pizza.
good. Folgers is really good. It's been around since the 1920s. A lot of really good food in Ada. It's just a nice town to hang out in. So
Yeah.
I'm always so upset if natural disasters affect the restaurants that I love.
Oh yeah.
I think we all are.
I
So
mean,
they're a
it's
part of our
normal.
community.
They are. Yeah,
you know?
they are. It's normal.
What you got going on, Ben?
Yeah, what do you think we should be doing this weekend?
Yeah, well, I'm actually going to talk about one of my favorite art events every year, which is Momentum.
I love
yeah.
Momentum.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, this is the annual visual art showcase for artists, Oklahoma artists under the age of 30. So we're talking about a lot of the sort of up-and-comers on the scene. I used to have a lot of friends that participated in this, and now I'm like 34, so I don't know as many people anymore. But it's a great chance if you are a collector. It's a great chance to acquire some pieces from some people who are going to be like big names on in the future. acquire some pieces while you might still be in your budget, you know?
It's a real thing at that show, though.
Yes.
Like, genuinely.
Yeah,
Like, if you want to buy
absolutely.
smart, this is the show to do it at. Yeah.
Yeah, has anyone been out to like a Momentum before? Like,
Yeah.
we're all
It's a lot of fun.
veterans? Yes.
I never,
Would love to go.
I
It's
a
never
great
buy
show.
art, but I eat their appetizers,
They do have good food usually.
and I
at
admire
Momentum.
their art.
Yes. And another aspect of Momentum that I really like is that they make a sort of conscious effort to change the venue every year. So they try to highlight some, either a place in the city that needs more love, or maybe like an area, a district. And this year's show is going to be at the Yale Theater in the Capitol Hill district.
Oh, great.
Has anyone? I haven't been to anything at the Yale Theater
I haven't either.
before.
I
Yeah.
haven't
They
had
are,
the
but
opportunity to
they're-
check
Yeah,
something
exactly.
out.
There are a lot of events happening there these days.
I haven't been down that way as much since Grill on the Hill closed.
Yes. Well, it's close to one of my favorite sort of small music venues, which is Resonant Head. If you
Yeah.
haven't been there, that's a great place to see live music. So I need to check the schedule to see if there's any shows going on during Momentum. You can do a double dipper. So in addition to all that, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. We talked about how there's usually great hors d'oeuvres there, but there's also, they're going to have pay what you can hours, sensory sensitivity hours, tarot readings, VIP cocktail hour, and music from the likes of Linka, Jose Hernandez, and more.
Oh, wow.
So this is April 4th and 5th, Friday and Saturday at Yale Theater in Oklahoma City. General admission is $15. A weekend pass is $25, and VIP is $50. You can call 405-879-2400 or visit ovac-ok.org/momentum for more information.
Nice.
How are you ever supposed to decide what to do this weekend?
I know.
There's too much going on.
The
There is.
springtime, like March, April,
It gets out of
event
control.
calendar is packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linka's great. Have you guys ever heard her?
Oh, yeah.
She's fantastic.
I
Yeah.
think I might have been possibly the first person to interview Linka.
Really?
Yeah,
Ever?
yeah, possibly. I'd have to
Wow.
look that up.
She's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's fantastic, for sure. Well, it's time for star of the show, and I didn't write one down before this, so
I think
I'm
it's
going to...
Carly.
Farmers.
Farmers!
Yes!
Oh, good
Farmers,
one.
okay.
Yes,
Yes.
let's celebrate those farmers.
For anyone who likes to eat, I mean, you've got to thank a farmer,
You do.
right?
Yeah,
And that's all of
absolutely.
us, for sure.
I was going to say Carly for being back.
Oh, yeah, Carly for being back.
I don't need to be the star. I'm just
missed you.
happy to be back.
A true team player. Well, that's all we've got for you this week. This has been the show known from here to Commerce, home of the Mickey Mantle childhood home, as the Oklahoma Today podcast. Head to oklahomatoday.com or pick up our latest issue on newsstands right now. Send your feedback to oktpod@travelok.com. We'll talk to you again next week.
Goodbye.
Finn.